Hi, it's Kevin Sütterlin, the music director of the Fox Valley Symphony Orchestra. I'm tuning in today from my home here in Fargo, North Dakota. And I want to tell you all that I really miss you a lot. I so wish that we could all be together, that the Fox Valley Symphony Orchestra could be together on stage and make music for you in our beautiful venue, the PAC. Nonetheless, we are excited to bring music to you in a virtual format. And so today we are bringing to you a piece of music that we performed together. It was the first time the Fox Valley Symphony and I performed together in May of 2019. It's a beautiful composition by my dear friend Adam Hochstatter. Adam is a young composer in Hollywood, incredibly successful over the last 5 to 10 years, who has written music for some really, really big movies and video games. And I was lucky enough to get a commission, get him to write a piece for my Concordia Orchestra. So the orchestra at Concordia College, where I teach, in 2016, called My Name is Aiden. And this piece of music, I just fell in love with it immediately. And ever since, it's really only been 4 years, but ever since I've performed it well over 20 times and really across the globe. It's just a wonderful piece of music that really all audiences usually really love and enjoy. It is in a cinematic style, so that's truly Adam's forte. The music is so suggestive, and what's neat about the piece is that Adam always described it as film music for a film that is yet to be made. Well, when I came to the Fox Valley and came to Appleton for the first time, I was sort of undercover. I was wanted to get a feel for the community. This was about 2.5 years ago. I told my host mother, so when I first came to the US when I was 16, 17 years old, I lived as a foreign exchange student in Virginia. And I lived with my choir teacher, actually. As you know, maybe as you might know, I'm a vocalist, I'm a singer. And so I told my mama Laura that I was in Appleton for a few days. And she said, "Oh my gosh, no way. My cousin Marty, she lives in Appleton, has lived there for several decades." Well, one thing led to another. Laura connected Marty and I, and we met up the next day for coffee right downtown Appleton, and just immediately connected. I don't know if you know this feeling, right? Sometimes you meet people and you're immediately on the same wavelength. And this is my cat, Toby. And that's how it was for Marty and I. We just immediately hit it off. And I told Marty about the pieces that I wanted to do with the Fox Valley Symphony at my interview. And especially told her about this piece by Adam. So My Name is Aiden. And we were just brainstorming and thinking what a wonderful idea it would be to collaborate. Well, Marty has been one of the founding members of the Renaissance School for the Arts in town, an incredible program that has been a home and an outlet for so many generations of just incredibly talented young people. And Marty and I continued to be in touch and came up with, I think, really neat concept where her class, her storyboard class, would come up with not a movie, but with sketches for, or a storyboard for an animated movie. And truly a most wonderful collaboration. Kind of grew out of this, random encounter. Not random, right? But in a way random. I'm originally from Germany and somehow end up in the US, in a very small town in Virginia. And then 10, 15 years later, this connection would then lead to this collaboration. And we were just super excited to present the artwork of the students up on stage. So when we first premiered this. If you were in the hall, maybe you remember we had the screen up and the students worked on over 100 frames, 100 different images that would go along with the music and tell the story of Adam Hochstatter's My Name is Aiden. So what we've done for you today is we've edited it, the music, together with all of these frames, all of these wonderful images of artwork, so that you can relive the experience that we had in May of 2019 in the concert hall at PAC. So we hope you enjoy Adam Hochstatter's My Name is Aiden, and I want to send a big shout out and much love to my mama Laura, of course, in Virginia, and to Marty Voigt. Thank you so much.